Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 16th of June, and I'm looking down there because Bella's just joined us. And she goes right near the tripod, and then she touches one of the legs of the tripod. She'll be in trouble if she does. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Just to mention, I've got a bit of a red nose, and I'll tell you why, because I just did Cancer's reading and I had a really itchy nose all the way through it, and now it's really red. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Right, Leo. We have clear quartz. Get crystal clear. I love clear quartz. And we have, rhodochrosite. Remember your worth. I think Gemini had that. So clear quartz. We all know what clear quartz looks like. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? These are like my mini crystal balls. I now have 4. Mostly clear quartz, but I've just got one actually in citrine. That is incredible. Now you might think, what on earth do you do with those? But when you hold them up to the light, you see different images and you get different downloads. So can't wait to use that one. Anyway, it matches my manifestation cards. Let's put those back. So let's get on with your reading, Leo. Get crystal clear on something, and remember your worth. Put your foot down. That's what that makes me feel. Right. Still got a bit of an itchy nose. Nowhere near as bad as it was for Cancer, though. Whew. Right, Leo. Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Leo and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. So what's the focus, please, and thank you for Leo? Week commencing 16th of June. Ooh, there we are. There we are. Ooh, Queen of Swords. I love a bit of Queen of Swords. Now that would make you get crystal clear and remember your Queen of Swords definitely knows her worth. Opportunity, please and thank you. 4 of Wands. Challenge, please and thank you for Leo. Strength. You as well, Leo. Strength card is attributed to you in the deck. That flew out. Ace of Pentacles is what's bubbling away at you in your subconscious, or you're putting your head in the sand about something, or in your dreams. And advice from the universe, please. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, get crystal clear. Oh my gosh, you could not get a better card for your focus next week if you're wanting to get crystal clear on something. This is the Queen of Swords. I nearly said the Queen of Wands, actually. Now, the Queen of Swords, you can see, she is, she's high up in the sky. First of all, it says that she rises above everything. She knows exactly what she wants, and she knows how to talk to people and to get it. She's very concise. She's very crystal clear on what she wants and how she communicates. She also takes a bit of a stance of, like, she doesn't get emotional about things. When she knows the timing is right, she knows exactly how to say it and who to say it to. She's very honest. There's something about, there's another message there from that Queen of Swords. It's like time to focus now on the task in hand and what's in front of you, rather than looking behind you. Now, she also, obviously, as I say, she doesn't bring her heart into it either. She's got her cup there, which is locked away. Emotions are kept out of this one. Now, the 4 of Wands is your opportunity. Happy family home. Lovely. For some of you, are you deciding to move home and to, there's an opportunity for you to look further afield. Whatever it is, it offers stability. Everybody's happy around you, and you feel on your path with it too, because this is also the angel number of 1111, the card of 1111. But as a challenge, this is you here that I think you're not feeling like you are in the position of power and strength at the moment to deal with it. There's something about you're still wearing your heart on your sleeve about something. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is what's bubbling away at you. The Ace of Pentacles is like a new financial opportunity. There's something new that you want to bring in, something that's blocking you from doing it. Or perhaps you're not believing in yourself. Maybe that's where your self-worth is coming in. But the advice from the universe is the 10 of Pentacles. And it's like saying, yes, Leo, go for it. The advice of this card is look at the long-term plans about this. You know, don't look at what's straight in front of you. Look at the long-term offerings this will bring you. And now that can be lots of money, because that's what the 10 of Pentacles is about. But also, I believe the 10 of Pentacles is also about financial long-term plans, you know, things that's been set in stone. Anyway, let's see. Why do we have the Queen of Swords here, please and thank you, for Leo? I hear an aeroplane going over, and do you know what? Oh my gosh, that Air India flight, my heart absolutely goes out to everybody that was affected by that. Oh, anyway, Queen of Swords, why are you here for Leo? That's clarified by the Two of Wands and the Magician. Wow. And the World. Gosh, something you've got to wrap up in order to start something new here, Leo. Oh, itchy head. So when I just saw the, well, I'm going to have to go to the World card first. So the World card here. Now, what's happening here? Well, what are you to focus on? Putting an end to something, wrapping that up and moving on. Again, I feel like you keep looking back at something and you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and you're, I don't know, you're reminiscing or you keep holding on to something. No, they want you to focus, you know, they're saying, no, that bit's done now. It's not like the Death card where it's gone on long enough and it's got to stop and it's a sudden change. No, it's gone on for a long time. You've learnt your lessons. Now it's time to take forth and use whatever you've learned to teach others or to go on to your next stage, if you like. Now, that Queen of Swords being your focus, again, it's like being crystal clear about what you want, because you've got the Two of Wands. Now, that is definitely telling me they're wanting you to focus on expanding your horizons. You know, maybe you're going to have to be pushed outside your comfort zone with this. He's got the globe in his hands. Like, yes, you have got the world in your hands, Leo. You are at the stage in your life maybe that you can look further afield, might be pushed outside your comfort zone, because this card to me indicates that he has his wand securely strapped inside his castle. But that wand, he's venturing on the whole half, should I, shan't I, you know, it's that card for me. And then you've got the Magician. To me, it's like focus on what you really want and you know that you can do it. Manifestation, as above, so below. Now, the Four of Wands is your opportunity. I mean, as I say, maybe some of you are looking to move or something to do with the house, because the Four of Wands is about home life and people are celebrating it too. And it's about stability. It's a 4. You've got the 6. That feather keeps coming out. You've got the 6 of, oh, wow. 6 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. I definitely think there's somebody in spirit with you too here, Leo. That feather keeps hanging around. And the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords to me is like it's an opportunity for you to let something go and walk away from it. Give them, let them. If there's something or somebody keeps knitting at your head, pushing your buttons, there's an opportunity for you to walk away from it. And it is something to do that will bring you stability in the home. You've got the 6 of Swords, look. You go from the 5 to the 6 of Swords. This is like leaving it behind, moving on. Ta-da, I'm off. Thanks very much. But the swords are the mental suit. So this is about you forgetting and I don't know, forgiving and forgetting maybe even. But whatever it is, you're letting go in order to move on to calmer waters. You've got the 6 of Pentacles. 2 6s, harmony. in numerology. Sixes are harmony. And this is about what goes around comes around for me. This is a very karmic card for you, Leo. What the hard work that you put in, you will be rewarded for, perhaps financially. It can also mean that with this Four of Wands and that money, you know, are you remortgaging your home? Are you doing something with money that's going to bring it back in that help the happy home life? Credit card, maybe, I don't know, some sort of loan coming in that you're going to hear news of, and it's going to help you move on. It's also going to help balance the situation for you, because there's the scales there. There's only two cards in the tarot that have the scales on, and that's that and the Justice card. Now, the Strength card is in your challenge, and it is like, oh, but can I do this? Maybe that's why your Two of Wands is like, should I, shan't I? There's a lack of self-belief. Yeah, and what was your cards? Remember your worth, Leo. Page of Swords is clarifying that also. Knight of Pentacles. And, oh, the Emperor. Okay. I've kind of getting the vibe that as much as they want you to focus on the long term, you're not wanting to do that. It's like, I don't know, I feel like... Right, let's start again. The Knight of Pentacles is about slow and steady wins the race. Be patient. You know, things are happening in the background for you. Maybe there's a lack of belief that you're able to do that or able to believe in that. But I also feel you're afraid of commitment. There's something about you going full in on this, and then you're like, oh, I'm not so sure though. Because the Knight of Pentacles is in there for the long run. You know, he's like so stable, so grounded, but at the same time can be a little bit boring. So I think you're afraid a little bit of like, oh, you know, still wanting to live every day as it, you know, as it comes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it is becoming a challenge for you. Now, maybe because you're getting to the stage in your life where you're in the Emperor energy and you do need stability, because that Emperor is the daddy of the deck. You know, he is, not only is he top of the kings, he's the master of the deck, if you like. He's the Emperor. You can't get any higher. And he likes stability and control and to be really settled. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who, you know, wants different things to you. Maybe they're like, well, you know, I want, perhaps they're not the most adventurous of people, and you're kind of like, ooh, struggling with that a little bit. You got the Page of Swords as a challenge. I feel like you, again, it's like you daren't look at the facts, or you daren't look too further afield for fear of what it might bring you, because I think you've got itchy feet and you're not trusting yourself to progress that. Does that make sense? This is what the entire thing is making me feel. There's several messages here. I could also say that you're dealing with an Emperor who can be quite controlling and manipulative, and he might actually, or they might actually also be putting a dampener on your zest for life, if you like, your ambitious side. And this Page of Swords, they can be quite cutting as well with their words. It's like you're not getting the bigger, you're not seeing the bigger, or they're not seeing the bigger picture, or you're not. Because the Page of Swords, you can see, look, he's there, ready for the communication, ready to deal with anything. I don't know, I feel like somebody's dampening your spirit a little bit, Leo. Right, why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah, you're like, oh gosh, I've waited long enough for this. I know that, you know, I can do this. There's something, new opportunity. You're being very patient by the looks of this. And one more, please, and thank you. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords with that Ace of Pentacles is like saying, right, I've got this idea, financial, hopefully, you know, some sort of impact on the finances, a new opportunity, something that's solid as well, something that's long term. But you're ignoring it. I think you're putting your head in the sand a little bit, Leo, because you are afraid of that long-term commitment. Now, the Knight of Swords in your subconscious is saying, right, you know, I really need to do something about this. I need to communicate about this, and I need to do it quickly. I need to start putting my words into action here to get this moving. But I don't know why it's. Are you afraid? A little bit of afraid because you've got the Page of Pentacles here. Now, the Page of Pentacles is about having to learn something new also. Maybe to go on a course to improve this. It could be a big change coming up for you. Again, it might be clipping your wings a little bit and making you be a bit more grounded in your energy and taking more practical steps to do what you want to achieve, as opposed to, I don't know, living day by day. But as I say, I personally don't think there's anything wrong with living day by day, but I just feel like somebody's trying to clip your wings here. You've got the Queen of Cups also with that Ace of Pentacles. Now, this could involve a mum also that's bubbling away inside your subconscious. It could also mean that, you know, your caring and sharing side is perhaps part of this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity. Maybe you're going to go into a caring role. That's what you're wanting to do. Something, this will be something like nursing, teaching, somebody who's got a lot to give to others, even tarot, you know, something that offers love, emotional support. But I also think that deep down there's something to do with a mum there too. Are you giving too much to others also? Are you spreading yourself a little bit thin with what you're giving to others? Because this, when we see the Queen of Cups in this deck, she's got the biggest cup in the deck, which, you know, she knows her emotions. She's very in touch with her emotions, and she's got a lot to give others through her experience and love. But there's a lid on that cup, and there's a lid on it for a reason. There has to come a point where you put a lid on it and think about yourself for a little while. Again, I feel like there's something bubbling under the surface where you've got something in your head that you want to do, but someone's trying to keep you grounded. The universe wants you to focus on the Ten of Pentacles, which is the most grounded energy, long-term legacy, money, finances, family, support unit. Look at that. Oh, interesting. Let's have a look. Ten of Pentacles. There's a very Peter Pan energy here. That's what it's just made me feel. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Cups is the focus. Three of Pentacles. And finally, please and thank you for Leo. Unusual reading this one is. Nine of Swords. So the Eight of Cups, they're focusing on you perhaps needing to look for more, something that's not ticking that relationship box or whatever the matter of the heart is, because this is what cups are about, matters of the heart. You can see they're walking away. They're like, no, there's something missing still, and I need to go and look for it. Now, I'm going to say this is a bit controversial, Leo, but is there something missing really? Because there are actually 8 cups there. It's just looking like there isn't. And when we see the moon and the sun together, it's like illusion, isn't it? A delusion, illusion. Oh, I don't know. It's just not as it seems. That's what it makes me feel. And I'm surprised we haven't got the moon card up, because I'm feeling very confused over this. You've got the Nine of Swords as that Ten of Pentacles. Look at the long-term plans. Maybe this has kept you awake at night. If that's the case, then you need to perhaps talk to somebody in the family. Maybe that's why that's there. There's something to do with that family unit, somebody that, or something that you need to get off your chest. You got the Three of Pentacles also. A lot of pentacles here. Again, stability, long-term plans. Now, the Three of Pentacles is a collaborative energy. And this is about talking to people who know what they're talking about, going and getting advice. That Eight of Cups, what are you walking away from? What do they want you to leave behind? You're going to have to let me know how this resonates, Leo. This, I feel, is a very personal reading for somebody. Focus is the Queen of Swords. You being very honest and, well, honest. Hang on a minute. Honest with your thoughts and keeping your emotions out of it. There we go. That's where we are with that Eight of Cups. Turning your back on your emotions in order to get clarity about something. The Three of Pentacles is what's bugging me here. Is there three people involved with this? Three members of the family? I don't know. I keep going back to family with this. Something you've got to get crystal clear about. Because there's a definite level of confusion there. Oh, get crystal clear. I forgot that's your card. Right, well, that obviously is a message for somebody who really, I think, hopefully, knows what that's about. I'll be honest with you, I feel really confused by the last three cards. But I think it's because that's a reflection on how perhaps somebody is feeling. And the Three of Pentacles is about going to get advice and asking people that really know what they're talking about. Anyway, let's see what your manifestation cards are. Please and thank you. These are absolutely beautiful. Right, what final message is there for Leo? I always feel like you've got to, with this, you've got to seek permission from somebody or something like that. But you've got to keep your emotions out of it. Right, let's have a look. Oh, interesting. This says be aware of your power. Whenever you think of it, bring yourself back to the awareness of now. Do it hundreds of times a day. Remember, all of your power is in your awareness of your power. Interesting. Well, again, that's an interesting message to end on. Be aware of your power. Whenever you think of it, bring yourself back to the awareness of now. Do it hundreds of times each day. Remember, all of your power is in your awareness of your power. So I hope that resonates for somebody. That was a very unusual reading, but all in all, I just feel like you've got to be open and honest with somebody about something that you want to move on and do, but I feel like they are not on board with it because they are trying to make you look at the longer term plans of something. So I hope that resonates. Have a great week and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.